Hello everyone, welcome to Officer 24/7. My name is Niharika Valia Bhatnagar and I'm with you with the area of AFM. Okay, so what are we going to talk about? Today we are going to talk about Module C. We're going to talk about the financial management and overview. So today we are starting with another module, another set of questions. So let's quickly move on and hurry. Acha everyone, one more thing. If you are starting with your journey for JIB and if you are watching this video for the first time, then what you can do is if you like it, then please click on the like button along with the subscribe to our channel. Acha, one more important point and the most important rather, the sale has begun. Currently, oh, you will get 81%. You will get 79% if you are purchasing any of our JIB courses, be it Mahapack, be it all the courses, and you will get 80% discount if you are using it by purchasing it through our app. So what you can do is if you are thinking about planning for JIB or your JIB plus CIB, your goal is set, then please go ahead and enroll in the courses as early as possible. Purchase a specific course before time so that I think from the 10th of January we'll be starting with our PPB batch for this particular attempt. So it's way better that the next session, once you're beginning with the classes, then why don't you start it from the very beginning itself? Why to delay and have the classes by the end? That adds up so much of pressure on you now. So why to put yourself under that? So if you're looking forward to it, then enroll yourself as early as possible. Hurry up and purchase it in the price where you get it for a lesser price because time is money. So save your time, save your money, and start your preparation now. Okay, everyone, as we have talked about this topic, is this particular chapter very, very important? Somehow, I don't think it is very, very important, but it is required to know what kind of organizations are working. A few of the questions are something which I expect in the examination from this financial management chapter. This is more or less a pure theory chapter, nothing practical. So, more or less, you get a particular time where you can um, do the easy questions first. You know? Let's begin. Which form of business organization is often preferred for professional services like law or consultancy? Right. So, what would be the answer? Sole proprietorship means one particular person. Then we have partnership where we have two or more persons working together. LLP is where a partnership where they define the liability. And the last is Hindu undivided family. HUF is something which they are talking together. And a Hindu undivided family or HUF is something where we talk about um, the families which are having a family business which is run by three set of generations of the family members. That means grandfather, father, and then the son, or you can say the grandson of the family. So these three generations normally take care of the Hindu divided family business. Okay. Now, what's going to be the answer, everyone? One which is preferred. Normally, when we talk about law or consultancy based firms, they prefer forming LLP now. Earlier, partnerships was in trend, but now organizations have started moving towards LLP. If you can uh, reduce the stress of your investment by putting a limitation to it, कि ठीक है ना, after this amount, I will not give any further. Then the clarity makes your working easier, the working of the organization easier, and you can uh, do the things in a better way. This LLP. Okay. Then comes the next point. Which of the following business organizations is associated with the concept of karta? Sole proprietorship, partnership, LLP, or HUF? if I talk about HUF now, the eldest male of the particular HUF is known to be the one who rules the organization. So that is what we call, in this case, the correct answer is going to be HUF. The eldest male is the Karta. He is the decision maker of these kind of families. And then that's how they take the decisions of the work. When we talk about the answer, what would it be? In this case, the answer is going to be HUF. The head of the eldest male of an HUF is actually known as the Karta, and everybody who's working under them, they are called co-parceners. When we talk about co-parceners, these are the people or the members of that business who are under him. Okay? So, co-parceners, earlier they used to be only males, now they are females as well. So, HUF is basically covered under the head, which is Karta, and the people or the members are called co-parceners. So, proprietorship has only one person, and the people who are in a partnership firm are called partners. And in the limited liability partnership, it is also partners only. The terminologies of HUF are a little slightly different, and they don't even use the money which you are making on your own. It uses only the money which you are inheriting from your ancestors. Then comes, according to the Indian Partnership Act, what is the essential element that defines partnership firm? LLP, maximum number of partners, and then agreement to share profits or separate legal status. One of the most important elements is agreement to share profits. They actually prepare a specific partnership agreement where they define their amounts that they would be showing in their books of accounts. Share of profit is going to be that equal, or whether it is going to be something where it will not be equal. It can be, though two people can have 2:1 ratio of their profit. That means if the organization has earned 3,000 rupees, so it's going to be 2 by 3, and it's going to be 3,000 into 1 by 3. When we have this kind of situation, now this is basically how we define it. So this is 2000 and this is 1000. Done. For the purpose of AOP or the body of individuals treated as a separate entity under the Income Tax Act, legal recognition, limited liability, tax assessment, or profit sharing. Legal recognition, limited liability, tax assessment, or profit sharing, everyone. Body of individuals or AOP. There's a difference between both of these as well. Pata hai? Matlab it's just written or, but this particular uh, or these types of organizations have also a silver lining. AOP is where any person can be a part of that club or the basic organization which they're following. While body of individuals has natural persons only. You and I can be a part of that only, not a company or a partnership firm, because they are artificial. So when we talk about this organization, it is treated as a separate entity under Income Tax Act. For what purpose it is? For legal recognition, for limited liability, or tax assessment, or profit sharing. It is done for tax assessment. AOPs and BOIs have their own PAN cards. Okay? So they have their own legal identity, which makes that particular organization bound by the rules of Income Tax Act 1961 as well, along with Companies Act. They are following two rules. Acha everyone, here comes a question of reasoning and assertion. Assertion says that deciding the capital structure or the composition is crucial. Acha, today's classes actually, today I'm going to deal with a lot of reasoning based questions, statement based questions. A lot of these things are there. So please go ahead and share and like the session, everyone. Uh, your motivation is more important to me, because that keeps me going for these classes, and your appreciation is something that keeps me going and trying to do something different in the classes, just because you are being supportive towards me. So please go ahead and keep showing the appreciation and the affection that you have showed me till now. Okay, everyone, deciding the capital structure. Everyone, first is deciding the capital structure is crucial. The decision of capital structure impacts the firm's ability to to service debt and earn profit. In this case, what is it that we are going to do? This helps the business to work a lot. If we do not work a lot, what will we do? Both assertion and reasoning are true. The reasoning is correct, or explanation of the assertion in this case is assertion and reasoning both are true, but reasoning is not the correct explanation. Assertion is true, but reasoning is false. But then what is capital structure? We decide what amount of um, money that I should put from my amount, my own account, and what is the amount that I'm taking from the lenders. I ask someone, "Okay, sir, I would like to have some money. Please give me some money." When we are taking some money from someone, that is a part of the uh, reasoning portion. That is a part of how the business operates, because you have to decide now how much money I already possess and how much money I should take from others. So in this case, the answer is actually A. Both are correct. First of all, you decide the capital structure, and just because of this basis, you decide to service debt and earn profit. The answer in this case is going to be A. Both assertion and reasoning are true, but the reasoning is correct explanation of the assertion. Next question, we have assertion and reasoning again. Financial decisions in a firm primarily involve acquiring and utilizing capital funds for meeting the financial needs. Reasoning, the management committee elected by the members is a key aspect in the financial decision making process. What's going to be the answer, everyone? Both are correct. Both are not correct. Assertion is true, reasoning is false, or both assertion and reasoning are false. Financial decisions in a prime firm primarily involve acquiring and utilizing the capital funds. Indeed, it is. Whenever we are working, the management committee elected by the members is the key aspect in financial decision making. No, this is not true, because when we talk about money is the main thing for working. You decide from where you're getting the money so that you can actually utilize it for your assets. That is true. But there's no management committee rated by members low and so. It is always the organization is required to think about what it has and what it still has to get now. So financial decisions are related to the area of this, and this is taken by the initially taken by the promoters, and then it is taken um, in the shareholders meeting as well, in the AGM. If it is super important, then we conduct an EGM, emergency general meeting as well, where we are going to sit down and talk about, sir, dekhiye, this is what the organization is thinking and we are getting stuck here. Please let us know how to work upon it. Done. Acha, okay. The next question is, why is deciding the capital structure composition crucial for success of an organization? Capital structure plays a very important role, but because the perfect blend will make sure that the both debtors, the lenders as well as the owners are happy. If you pay more to the lenders as interest and payment, principal repayment, and the owners are sidelined, the owners are gonna feel terribly bad about it. That creates a lot of problem. What is the key objective in choosing the source of finance? Ensures proper utilization, influences profitability, determines legal status, minimizes capital requirement, mutual assistance and service, and lastly, market share objectives. Why is deciding the capital structure composition crucial? Capital structure is super important. If you don't know what's gonna happen, then what will the debt might be more or the equity might be more. Anybody among them who's creating fuss about it, then you're gone. You're doomed. The organization would be pressurized from both the parties and nobody would be happy. Ultimately, it's the organization itself which is going to be suffering. In this case, the answer is B. It influences the profitability of the organization because if you pay more towards the debt in terms of interest repayment, your profit goes down. The sustainability and optimizing the weighted average cost of capital. Now, debt is going to ask more, so your weighted average cost of capital is also increasing because debt is more and the cost paid to them is also more. What is the most crucial financial decision? Everyone, what is the most crucial financial decision related to the long term funds in the firm? What would be the answer, everyone? Estimating capital requirements. Then, next is the capital structure or composition, deciding on sources of funds or long term investment decision or capital budgeting. What would be the answer, everyone? The most crucial financial decision. Most crucial financial decision is estimating capital requirements. Indeed, it is. We need to know what amount of it. Actually, not only the capital, but we want to know what is the perfect blend. So I'll still go with the long-term investment. Acha. In this case, the answer is actually long-term investment decision makes sense even because capital budgeting is what? For example, Reliance decided to put up a industry in Gujarat for 300 crores. It cannot say, oops, sorry, I think we made a mistake. We should not have made this particular industry here. You spent 300 crores. You just cannot look back. That's why when they say that you're taking the long term decisions, then you should be absolutely clear about that. That is what they're talking about. Then comes the next question, everyone. What distinguishes a cooperative society from others of the business organization in terms of objectives, profit making, mutual assistance, then capital contribution, and the last one is the uh, last one is legal entity status. Cooperative society from other forms of business. Cooperative society is basically something which doesn't work on money basis. It's an organization which decided कि नहीं, we are looking forward towards the society upliftment, social development. We don't care about anything else, and that's how they actually worked, है ना? So the cooperative societies are basically something which are related to that. uh the mutual assistance and service, mm, capital contribution and legal entity status. अच्छा, legal entity, वैसे तो legal entity is also there. Cooperative societies are covered under Cooperatives Act. Then this is also following it. Capital contribution is not the point. Profit making, normally cooperative societies are working for the upliftment. They are for the benefit of people there, farmers, the 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 general public. They make the societies and all for the people belonging to a specific for example, LIC made it for their employees or any other specific employees who are doing this. And that can happen. Then profit making is definitely there. But I think, yeah, there is one particular thing that is mutual assistance and service. It's one of the, actually, this is the most important core of it. The point is that the people in the corporate society are working together and then thus achieving their goals. There is the most important thing is service. Then next question, which method is not mentioned as an investment for IRR? NPV, IRR, payback period, or budgetary control? This case, there's one point which is definitely wrong. That is budgetary control. It's a separate sect. In terms of it, you will be covering it at costing. Then these three are covering, these things are covered under capital investment decisions. So technically, this is wrong. The payback period is not the point. Done, everyone? So now, what is it that you should be looking forward to? As I told you in the very beginning, everyone, it's high time because the sale has begun. So what are we waiting for? Why don't we take up the courses there? Acha, what do we need to do here is open up the area of our website, that is www.adda247.com. Go into that area and there you will be able to purchase our JIB CIB courses. Go on to the area of JIB. JIB Mahapack is available. The Mahapack is currently available at a price of 80% discount. Buy 541, use it. 79 is available. It is actually 80% if you are using the app. So you can buy the Mahapack. Mahapack is basically valid is for 12 months. For 12 months, you have the entire JIB and entire CIB. Everything, including the CIB elective papers as well. It includes the test series, it includes the classes, recorded classes, live classes, PDFs of the classes, test series, ebooks, all the things are available. IBF book, our specific notes and all that we create, they're all available here. The numerical batches, revision batches, whatever we start just before the examination, so that you learn a lot of these things. All these things are covered under this scenario. Regular testing is there. You can go for the unit testing. The minute level working is very clear about this entire area. So please make sure when you are studying, then you are enrolling yourself as early as possible because the offer is definitely for a very limited period. This is regarding the Mahapack. And everybody, I hope you know the JIB classes are also starting. This is the Mahapack for only JIB. Let me tell you, our scholars batch, resolution batch is starting in terms of English medium, as well as the Shapat batch is there in terms of our bilingual batches. So please go ahead and enroll yourself because it is starting from 10th only. 10th January onwards, it is available. Click on the area of buy now, use the code Y541 and get enroll yourself. You can buy it for 491 3.79, covering all the four subjects. So what are we waiting for? Enroll yourself as early as possible because it is super important that we work upon our syllabus in the best possible way. So all the best, everyone. Keep on learning and keep on growing. Thank you. I'll be